Wow, what a week. Hi, I'm Blaine Worthington, Executive Director at the Jolla Center for Pacific Strategy. As you may know, this was our launch week here at the center. We went public for the first time with our website and on social media and on Substack. This was a moment I I have to admit I was a little nervous about. The Jolla Center started as an idea several months ago. And it was an idea that was simply the answer to a question of what could a Pacific Strategy Center look like here in San Diego. Over the next several months, that idea started to transform into a vision and slowly became more and more in focus. With the help of our team members, um, we started to be able to develop a way of articulating what exactly we saw in that vision. And this week we were going to launch it to the public for the first time, and we weren't sure anybody else was going to be able to see it. Um, but I have to say the response has been overwhelmingly positive, and I just have to say thank you to everybody who expressed their support, um, who was excited to get involved. People reached out from kind of way in the past. I had recent acquaintances reaching out to congratulate us. Um, I had some people make really insightful reading recommendations, kind of related to what we're trying to do here at the center and social strategy, and that is always appreciated. So if you got something that you think we should read or you think we'd be interested in, drop it in the comments. Send us a message on Substack. Communicate it on LinkedIn. Be happy to take a look at that. But like I said, we put this vision into the world. We weren't sure if anybody was going to be able to see it, and it's obvious that you all can, and I'm so excited for that. This is something that we're going to continue to build together. Part of the idea of social strategy in general is to make it open and participative, and that is exactly what we are trying to do here. So we really encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Substack, engage with us on LinkedIn, and get involved. And we'll have plenty more opportunities to do that coming up here in the near future. All right. So looking ahead, there's obviously a lot of work still to be done. And the most immediate part of that work is to fully articulate the vision that we've started to share over this week. And so to do that, we'll be running two parallel series on our Substack. One is the America's Strategic Cities series, which is going to be run by our Director of Programs, Chris Capistron. And Chris is going to be looking at the history, geography, and economy of San Diego and articulating why exactly San Diego is so perfectly situated to be a strategic hub in the Pacific. Parallel to that, I'll be running a series that makes the case for social strategy as an idea. So that'll be looking at the lineage of strategic thought, going back to military history, looking at kind of business strategy in the 20th century, and then we'll take the lessons from those methods and apply them to kind of these big strategic problems that span borders and industries in the Pacific. So we're really looking forward to sharing our ideas with you, sharing our thoughts with you, and to hear yours as well. So as we go through these, please subscribe and get involved in the comments. Tell us what you think. Get your ideas and help us build the social strategy movement and the La Jolla Center together. We're really glad that you're here, and I hope you tune in next week for Chris's piece on San Diego as a strategic hub. Thanks so much, and we're so glad you're here.